Hey everybody, my name is David Williams. I am presenting to you my final project, which is a car maintenance app. Just basically just to keep track of your things that you've done to your car, whether you like change oil or brakes or taking it to a shop somewhere, just something simple. Um, so right now, before we really get into it, the program I'm using to capture this screen here is called Visor. I found it online. Looks pretty slick. I'm currently got my Moto X hooked up to it, and that's what I'll be running the app from. So here's the login screen. It's using just the pre-built stuff from Firebase that was presented in the supplemental lecture video. So I'll go ahead and log in here with my school email. Real secure password there. So here's the main activity. This is the main screen that you'll be presented with. So it's blank right now. This is where your vehicles will show up. So we'll go ahead and add a vehicle. So like I currently have a 1998 Toyota Corolla, and hit the button get makes, reaches out to the API, gets all the makes for that year. Scroll through this. It's called a spinner. Basically just a drop down list, as you can see, and we'll select a Toyota, hit get models, and a Corolla. One of the features that I actually did not get implemented was the camera, being able to add a photo. It does open up the camera. We'll just go this way. So right now it's just the front facing camera. Just grab a picture just for that. Hit the check mark. It appears right there, but actually when you hit save, there's the Toyota Corolla. Like I said, I didn't get the images portion into the database all worked out. And then when you select it, here's the vehicle that has been added. You hit the plus button here. Here's a detail of something. So last month, around the 15th I believe, I got my AC repaired. So 2018 description, AC repaired from, let's change it, at Steve's Automotive. Mileage, just keep track of how many miles are on your car. I don't quite remember, so we'll just say 145,698. So we'll close the keyboard and then hit save. That's kind of another bug, is when it hits save, I would have liked for it to be dismissed to this screen, but as you can see, there's that one has been repaired. So then when you add in another one here, back in May I believe I changed the oil. I don't quite remember the exact date, so I'll just say changed oil. Helps if you spell it right. Oh, cool. This is pretty neat. I don't remember the mileage on that either, so I'll just make it up. So then you hit save. So then these are just card views. Maybe I'll just change, maybe a change I'd make is just change the background color a little bit. It doesn't look really fancy. So then we'll add in another car here. We recently went to on vacation to San Diego, and we'll hit done here, and we rented a 2018 Kia Sorento. I'm not going to put a photo in this time just because you've seen it before. So there it is, and then there's the Kia Sorento. So those are the vehicles. That's basically the app. Here's, I guess, well, now okay, so that's the app. Here's my code. Um, Here's the main activity. This right here is the pretty much the sign in part for it. And then here's the button to get to add in a new vehicle. Here's my, let's see, actually let's start here. So once they input the year, makes is a new makes, and I'll pass in, let's see, actually right here, yeah. So that gets called. Here's the makes, it goes to an API. Right here I used Car Query API. It's pretty fancy and easy to use. I think one thing that I struggled really with this part is figuring out that the JSON that was returned was not valid. So once I figured that out, I wonder if I could pull that up here. I bet you I could. So, whoops, helps if you get the right keyboard. So here, right here in the logcat, well actually those are for the models. Here's the makes right here. First 256. I was not getting the JSON bracket here that was saying it was valid JSON, so it just gave me this weird error. And so when that comes back, it gets populated in the adapter, and then I've got the selected, which populates the text view and gets that. So I'm able to come down here to my Firebase database and put it in. Kind of one thing that I actually ran into was if I close the app and open it back up, I accidentally overwrite the vehicles that are in there already. So I think that's one other thing that I would need to fix. And then I think, kind of one other thing. Oh yeah, here's my recycler adapter to populate those card views or recycler views. It was kind of a pain to figure that out, but it was, I think, a video from 2017 that I watched on YouTube on how to do it, which it works, but I think some of the other videos that I watched, they were past 2016. I was thinking, that's a little too old for Android and how fast it's been developing. So I was comfortable with watching videos from 2017. So yeah, here mDatabase, it's reaching out at Firebase database, get instance, get reference of the person who was logged in. So there's that. What else? Here's these are the make here and model. Those are just getting the make and model for the recycler, or not the recycler, the spinner. And then here's the vehicle class and maintenance class, just for the card views and populating it. A lot of the inspiration came from the last 3 assignments, using the Room database and with the recycler views and things. I actually had this idea back now, probably March. I was thinking about it, knowing I was going to take this class. I was like, cool, final project, we'll probably have to write an app. And I was like, hey, I'll do a car maintenance app, because right now my reminder is a couple of notepads hanging on my garage wall. So I wanted something a little more up to date and modern, and this is what I was able to make. I think in the future, if I were to keep going with this, I'd make it look prettier and fix those couple of errors. And well, I guess I can, well, yeah. So that's my app. Thanks.